guys. Yes, I look homeless. It's raining. I don't care. Let me show you where we're at. The happiest place on earth, in my opinion. This is what it's just gonna be today, me in my natural habitat form. So I don't know if y'all shop at Trader Joe's. If you do, you know that when September comes around, everything's pumpkin spice. The employees are pumpkin spice. Every item you can think of has a pumpkin spice form. So, you know, I had to, the basic white girl in me had to pick some up. It's a Trader Joe's pumpkin, pancake, and waffle mix. This is really good. I'm kind of upset that this replaced the ube pumpkin mix. If you don't know what ube is, it's like a purple sweet potato. So good. But anyway, this is the seasonal replacement. If you know me, you know how I like my coffee strong and dark, just like my men. It's like a latte in a can. It's like cold brew. And I don't know how they do it. It's some type of sorcery. The milk in here is like foamy AF. When you crack this open, you're like, Starbucks? Starbucks who? It's by La Colombe Coffee. This is a draft latte. And of course, you know, like the pumpkin spice. I normally get their other flavors. If you're a real coffee drinker and you don't like a lot of sugar, you would enjoy these. They also sell these at Target, but I haven't seen the pumpkin spice flavor there yet. That's all the pumpkin spice stuff I picked up this time around. Back to the coffee obsession continuing. Trader Joe's has one of the best instant coffees. This is the Colombian instant coffee, and it is strong, girl. This coffee puts some hair on your chest. And then this is my favorite cold brew concentrate. It's the coconut cold brew concentrate. And I use this for like my bootleg frappe smoothie. I can put that recipe down here. And once I film it, it'll be available up in one of these corners for you to watch at your leisure. This is a staple every time I go to Trader Joe's, especially now with the Rona. Every time I go to Trader Joe's, I pick up at least 5 of each of these because they're so cheap. They're like $2 a piece, and the ones at the grocery store at least $3-4 a piece for the same amount. There's the Trader Joe juice shots. So they have a mighty turmeric one. They have a ginger shot. And they have the I must say this wrong. Aerosola Acero, I don't know. It's the type of cherry that has a lot of vitamin C. It's very potent. And I love all of these, especially these two. The cherry one is more of a newer one, but these two right now would be your best friends, especially if you work in healthcare like I do. You want your immune system strong. Turmeric is great for anti-inflammatory, and ginger will kill anything in your respiratory tract. The ginger one has cayenne pepper, coconut water, lemon juice, and the turmeric has black pepper, lemon juice, and coconut water. Now I'm moving on to their seasonal stuff that they only have for summertime, which makes me very sad. So I probably bought 3 of each of these. This is so good. The sugar content could be worse. There's 23 grams of sugar, but this is their watermelon cucumber cooler. And this is so refreshing, and it's made with organic watermelon juice. They only have this in the summertime. Normally I make big pitchers of tea and I keep that in the fridge to drink. It's better than buying like store-bought. I know how much sugar is in there. I use better, healthier kinds of sugar. This is one of my favorites. This is seasonal as well. It's the mint watermelon flavored black tea. These, so good. But the way it comes, it doesn't come in the bigger bags to make as a batch. It comes in these little tiny tea bags. So I usually use like almost the whole thing to make a pitcher or half. I like my tea strong. These are so good. It should be illegal. I'm not a soda drinker like that, but I love me some Trader Joe's sparkling juice. So they already had the strawberry, or was it the watermelon? I can't remember. They only had one of these the year before. I believe it was the strawberry, and the watermelon was a new flavor this year. Guys, it's so hard to have self-control. So there's 4 in a box, and they're tiny, but in a way it's good because you don't want to drink too much of this anyway. These have 12 grams of sugar, which is a lot less than soda, and they're about 60 calories a can. They're decent size, but I like to stock up on these, especially towards the end of the summer because they're seasonal. So I bought like 3 boxes of each. I'm gonna try to ration them off. Even though I found better spray-on hand sanitizer, I always grab a bottle from Trader Joe's of their hand sanitizer. This used to smell so good, and now it just smells like cheap tequila. But I love the spray-on kinds. I usually take one of these in my pocket when I go into the store to buy anything so I can clean my hands right away. Not everywhere has hand sanitizer available. This is sleek, tiny, fits in my pocket. I already have like a huge one in my car, but you can't go wrong with these. And they're $1.99, guys. I am obsessed with coconut water. It's not cheap though, but I'm talking about real coconut water, not the stuff that's full of sugar in a can. This is not from concentrate. It's 40 calories a cup, and it's full of vitamins. This is nature's Gatorade. This is so much better for you than Gatorade. So I always buy at least 3 of these to keep on hand in the house, and I buy the smaller ones too because it's way cheaper than buying it in the store. I believe the bigger size is like $2 to $3 at Trader Joe's. You can also find these at Aldi's, but this doesn't have any added sugar or anything. Love these, especially after a really intense workout. Another thing I stock up on is any type of almond oat nut milk at Trader Joe's. It's gonna be way cheaper than when you go to the store and you buy the stuff in the refrigerated section. That could be anywhere to $4 to $6. These are under $2 or $3, I believe. They have a bunch of flavors. This is the matcha almond. They also have a chocolate one, a turmeric one. They have plain oat milk, plain almond milk. I just like to keep these on hand because you can store them in the cabinets. And you know, this isn't for drinking pleasure. This is to boost my immune system. It doesn't taste terrible, but if you're used to just processed stuff and sugar all the time, this probably won't be for you. But I drink a cup of this every day, or half a cup, like a little tiny cup. And this is their organic carrot turmeric juice blend with lemon and added spice. I believe it's black pepper, carrot juice, turmeric, black pepper, lemon juice, and chili pepper. So this is a little spicy for people that don't like that. Just letting you know. I don't mind a kick, but this is an immune powerhouse right here. This is gonna have your bases covered, especially, I just dropped a coffee. Especially if you take supplements and stuff, this is gonna give you that extra boost. Like, Turmeric is a super ingredient, and turmeric and black pepper together, that's gonna bring down inflammation, all types of things going on in your body. This is jam-packed full of antioxidants. You know how I feel about anti-aging. Yeah, so, and the fact that this is in glass is better. It's shelf stable. You don't want to buy things all the time in plastic. It's really not good for you. For you guys that do like those special diets like keto or whatever, and you can only use certain kinds of sugars and flours and things, Trader Joe's has every type of that really cheap. This is their coconut, organic coconut sugar. And normally a bag like this size in the regular supermarket is gonna be close to $10, if not more. This was under $3 or $4, I believe. These are like Fritos seasoned by Grandma Maria, okay? These are so good. I had everyone in my nursing class addicted to these. These are the Elote corn dippers. Ooh, girl, I'm telling you, you need these in your life. And then if you're like a Takis fan, Trader Joe's got you covered too. These are their rolled corn tortilla chips with chili and lime. These got a little bit of a kick to them, but they're really good, especially with dips. And I just love Trader Joe's. Like, I think these bags are under $3. Like, you can't beat that. One thing Trader Joe's always gets me with is their seasonal hand soaps. For summer they do like a basil something soap, which I'm obsessed with. That's gone, so they've replaced that with the apple cider soap, and this smells so good, so good. Aside with all the pumpkin stuff Trader Joe's does for this season, as soon as September hit, it's all about apple cider, pumpkin spice, and maple. They got a lot of stuff with that. It's crazy, like things you wouldn't even think of: bread, cream cheese, butter. These people at Trader Joe's is very nifty. Now, this is why I really go nuts in Trader Joe's, is their frozen section. This is like a lifesaver because they do have some healthy frozen options to take for work, so you don't end up ordering out and save some money. Now, these are a problem. These are their chicken samosas. This is from their Indian section, their Indian food section, which isn't bad at all. Like, they have some pretty bomb frozen Indian food. The problem with these is that I'll eat the whole box in one sitting. They're full of curry chicken. And it's actually good curry. Like, it's not. So if you like curry chicken, this is a good option. I take to work, or I would take to school since I drove like an hour away. This is in their frozen section. Most of these things are like under $5, $4. It all depends. Trader Joe's is cheap though. This is their, I can't even pronounce this, Bibimbap bowl. It's got beef, vegetables, and spicy chili sauce. It's like a Korean dish. It's really good. My only gripe with this is sometimes there barely be any meat in here, and it's mostly rice, but it depends. Like, it doesn't happen all the time, but this is like a solid meal. I like that it's portion good. And then it's something quick I don't have to think about, and it's not terrible for me. Like, this is way better for me to eat this than to go grab some Chick-fil-A or McDonald's. Just saying. This is a delicious, I don't know if it's vegan. It might be vegetarian. I don't know, don't quote me. It's definitely a vegetarian option. This is also from their Indian food section, which is so good. It's the vegetable biryani with vegetable dumplings. And this is pretty close to the real thing, guys. Like, this is actually really good. And I'll eat this on a day where I'm not in the mood for meat. Like, I don't have to eat meat every meal. This is like, this is the healthier side. I didn't think I would like this, but I had one with my mom when she was still with us. I had went with her to Trader Joe's one time. She picked this up, And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. It's the Melodious blend. It has green garbanzo beans, red and green lentils with a touch of tomatoes and olive oil. This is in the frozen section. This is a really healthy side option. What I like to do with this though is I add a little bit, you know, you cook it on the stove, microwave, whatever. I add a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of vinegar with salt and pepper. So good. So good. It's so good and filling. And if you want, you can cut up some fresh onion and tomato and throw it in there. This is very filling on its own. This is like a nice vegan side dish. I could say this is vegan for sure because this is just veggies and beans. So underrated. I have never seen anyone talk about this in their Trader Joe's hauls. This is so good. For my smoothies, I love getting my fruit at Trader Joe's because they have like a really nice selection of frozen organic fruits. These organic wild blueberries are so good for you. They're so high in antioxidants. Their content's much higher than regular blueberries. They're tiny too and they taste great. And then I'll usually grab the bags they have of frozen pineapple, mango, whatever. They have organic and they have non-organic. I usually try to grab organic when I can. This is a new item. New item alert, which I actually love. I had spoken about this earlier in shot form, the Arisola or Arisola cherry. It's very, very high in vitamin C, like extremely high. They have the packets now. There's 4 packets in a pack. So I pick these up every time I go for my smoothies. And then they also have the acai packets. These are also 4 in a pack. I picked those up at Trader Joe's so I can make smoothie bowls and stuff. And they're pretty cheap compared to like buying them at the regular grocery store. Ugh, I can't remember the price, but I think it's under $5 as well. These burgers right here. I know you're like, oh, burgers. No thanks. No, I'm telling you that these gonna change your life. These burgers is a solid ride or die. They have been the same price since high school. $3.50. It's the chili lime chicken burgers. These are so good. And you get 4 in this box. Now, if you're on a diet like me, what I like to do is I'll cook the patty. You don't even really need to put that much seasoning. Honestly, they're already seasoned pretty well. I take the patty and then I'll slice like some raw onion, put that on top and put some guac on top and just eat it like that. It's so good. It's so good. These are budget friendly AF. I know I said I was on a diet, but I can't go to Trader Joe's and not pick these up. I can't. This time I only got 1. Normally I get more than that. Girl, it's gonna sound nasty, but I promise you it is so good. This is the Hatch Chili Mac and Cheese. This I thought would be gross. Why would you do that? No, this is so bomb. This is my favorite frozen mac and cheese of all time. Of all time. In like the whole universe, this is my favorite frozen mac and cheese. What I like to do with this is the only thing I do, because I'm a fat ass and I love cheese, their New Zealand sharp white cheddar that Trader Joe's sells. I'll put a slice on top of this in the microwave just to have more cheese on top. Chef's kiss. I'm just saying. This is another banger from their frozen section in the Indian food section. It's the Lambvindaloo. It's a spicy curry sauce with lamb and white basmati rice. OMG, guys. This is so good. And it's just the right amount of spice. In my opinion, I like my food a little hot. This is so good. And it's not like it's a cheap quality lamb meat or anything. So good. And you know, living in Ohio, it's hard to find lamb meat out here. So this is so good, and this is great to take to work. You don't have to eat no garbage fast food. Better for you, honestly. All you need is like some veggies on the side or something. Who loves Mexican street corn? Raise your hands. I found Mexican street corn in a bag. This is the Mexican style roasted corn with Tortilla cheese. OMG, guys, this is so good. And not only does it come with the cheese, the corn is like frozen in a sauce already, kind of like the actual Mexican street corn. And you just heat it up in a bowl, and like all I do is sprinkle the cheese on top, and then maybe a little bit of the Trader Joe's chili lime seasoning or some tahini if you have it. Literally street corn in a bag. Now if they don't have this when you go, you can get the roasted corn in a bag, but then you just like put it in the bowl and add everything else like Mexican street corn. I'm gonna do a video on that coming soon, guys. I'll link it up here when it is available. Whew, girl. I really have to be in the mood to eat seafood and stuff, especially like shrimp and crab. I have to be in the mood. I am always in a mood to eat this shrimp. This shrimp is like one of the best shrimp I've ever had in my life. It's the the Trader Joe's wild raw Argentinian red shrimp. These shrimps are so good. You have to cook them. They're not like the frozen kind that's already cooked. But these shrimps, let me tell you, are so bomb. And I have an amazing recipe for this. I will be filming soon. It's a shrimp like taco salad type thing. I'm telling you. And the marinade I use for this, so good. You need to try these. See, I don't know about y'all, but I haven't had Chinese food since like this whole thing started in March. I do miss me some Chinese buffet though. But Trader Joe's just be so solid on all angles for me, man. Like y'all just have my back through everything. Their Chinese food ain't bad. This is like my all-time favorite in their frozen section of their Chinese food. This is the Pao Chicken, and let me tell you, this is bomb. This even has like whole chilies inside that you cook the chicken with. So good, so good. The only thing is, because of like all the flavor and stuff, I don't really like to eat it with fried rice. I make white rice on the side. But Trader Joe's does have like frozen, ready to cook like fried rice. You just heat it up on the stove. You could eat it with this. Like, and it's cheaper than ordering Chinese food. You get this big bag. This is so good. If you don't like dark meat chicken, then I don't know what to tell you. And another banger is their Gyozas. They're pot stickers. I got the chicken ones here. The pork ones are good too. The way I like to cook these, and they come out so good, is you put them in a skillet with some of the chili onion crunch from Trader Joe's. I'll put a picture over here. The chili onion crunch. It's like red pepper and garlic in like an oil. You put that in the pan and you like kind of fry these up a little bit. And then once they start to defrost, you throw a little bit of water, you cover the pot, and then you just like let them simmer on low. Ooh, girl, they're so good. So good. Especially with the Trader Joe's Gyozas sauce that you dip them in. I'll put a picture over here. That is so good. It's like it's kind of like a tangy dipping sauce. This is why I can't lose weight. Well, that's all, folks, from this haul. Okay, I will do another one of these videos because I didn't touch on some sections of the store that I get a lot of other things from too. So thanks for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.